All right, friends, welcome. Welcome to the game Heroes of the Storm. This is an example of a MOBA. Now, it's not the most popular MOBA in the world. It's probably a tier 2 when we talk about popularity and competitiveness in general video games. But this is a nice archetype for us to talk about, and I can introduce you to it, I think, a little bit quicker than, say, League of Legends. So I want to introduce you, again, MOBAs, M-O-B-A, Massive Online Battle Arena. And there's a few things that typify this type of game. First of all, it can be played independently, but it is intended to be a multiplayer game. You select from heroes, right? There are a number of different heroes here. Those that are lit are those that I have the access to play. I'm going to choose this player right now. But the best description I've ever seen is referring to these types of games, MOBAs, as chess, where you get to pick which pieces you get to play with, and those pieces all have special abilities and moves. That's what makes it so incredibly strategic. Well, I'm going to play with this character called Raynor, and I'll show you how he's played here in just a minute. But we're going to go in and play a game right now. We're going to play some other folks, and we're going to play, we'll just do a quick match right here. It's searching for that quick match right now, and these names will populate as soon as it's available. What's interesting about this game, in addition to the fact that you select from characters, is that you play, and this is typified by pretty much all MOBAs, you play in groups of 5. 5 heroes play against 5 other heroes to basically destroy a base. Now, when we play these different kinds of games, we often talk about the meta game, or players will refer to as the meta. And that is the specific rule set or play style that is appropriate for a certain kind of map. So again, back to our chess analogy, imagine that you get to play on different kinds of chessboards that have different, I guess, objectives or things that you can use against your opponent. Now, ultimately, you're trying to knock down their queen, which in this case is a base that can be destroyed over time, and it doesn't move, doesn't have any special abilities of its own. But you're trying to create a strategy by which your 5 specially, I guess, talented heroes can defeat another 5 group of specially talented heroes. So as we look for this quick match here, these other names will populate here shortly, and I don't want to bore you with all of this waiting in a waiting room. But there are a number of different types of players that you can play. Now, in competitive series, different players or different teams have the ability to ban certain heroes or characters from their opponent. That's a handy thing when you get into it, because the special abilities of certain players can be really powerful when coupled with other ones. So part of the strategic play is to be able to eliminate maybe some of their favorite characters to play with. Now, as you saw a moment ago, with all of the different players that were available, you can pick lots of different ones. Now, specific to this game, which is Heroes of the Storm, all of the characters here are common to the Blizzard universe of games. That means they're pulling characters from StarCraft, World of Warcraft, original Warcraft, Diablo, and others. Now, this character has a set of specific abilities, right? So every player has their basic attack, and they have as many as 4, sometimes 5 special abilities that they can use and play. Some of those are called passive abilities, which means they work all the time. You don't need to trigger them. Others are more activating, those that require activation. You trigger with your keyboard as you play. This character, you'll notice, I'll just show you one of the first abilities, is a penetrating round. This is a big kick from his gun. He'll always shoot at enemies when they're nearby, but this one packs a big blow. So when you use it is strategic, and I'll show you that one. Another ability, which is not exactly an attack that this character has, actually increases the ability of the players around him, including bots, including different characters that will automatically play, pawns, if you will, that just do their thing throughout the game. And so it will, this one is called Inspire, right? and it will allow for 6 seconds. It'll allow all of the allies around them to gain ability more quickly and increase their attack speed. It makes them more powerful. He inspires others around him. And the third of his abilities is called Adrenaline Rush. This actually helps him when his health gets really low. And you'll notice that each of these have what's called a cooldown, right? So you can use these abilities, but you can't use them repeatedly. They actually take a while before you can use them again. These are really common types of characteristics in modern video games. Special abilities that don't last very long. Very different from, say, other games that we used to play back in the Atari and N64 days. But not entirely uncommon from games like Mario, where you could pick up a special mushroom and have a limited extra ability for a little while. That was a fun characteristic to do. So for the purpose of time here on this video, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to choose. Oh, there we go. All I had to do is say we didn't want to do it. So these are my allies. These are the other characters that other people have selected. It'll be interesting to see how they play them. Okay, so now we find out our meta. This game is called Dragonshire, and this map. Our job is to, while we try to destroy the enemies, we can gain an advantage if we control the enemy shrines, right? We have to activate them, and then the Dragon Knight will come alive. We have to free that Dragon Knight, and it will then go and attack the enemy teams. And you've got the opportunity to devastate their forts, right? To chip away at those. We see what the other team is playing. They're playing a character named Probus, Asmodon, Diablo, the Butcher, and Sergeant Hammer. We're playing Raynor. That's my character, and some other ones. So let me just show you this map here just a little bit. I choose what I want my first special ability to be. Okay. Everybody has a mount. This is our core. Different games call this different things. League of Legends will call it a nexus. All of the different games call this destroyable piece something else. And it's got a shield around it, and currently it's protected. Now, we all have different keeps and cannons and turrets and things like that. And so we're going to rush out here and start playing immediately. Now, if you look at the map down here in the corner, this is the center lane. We're getting ready to see different folks. My character is called a ranged assassin, which means he isn't very good up close. But he's got, we got Sergeant Hammer down here. Oh, she dropped some special there, and they came to attack me. So I'm coming down here. Now I have to back out really quick. This is kind of a team fight.
Control them and let loose the Dragon Knight.
Okay, so our special just came up. I tried one of my specials here. I am hurt. I need to run away or I'm gonna die, and that's not good. Oh, so I died. Now, you'll notice down here at the bottom that in this, I don't lose a life per se, but my team is given a penalty because I died. Now, this penalty in this game will go up over time as we play. So we've got to activate these shrines. Now, I've been brought back to life. Here I am back here. I start all the way back at my base. I'm running up to this base. Looks like they're battling down here for this shrine. Looks like I might... Oh, looks like they're in control here. I don't know that we're going to get that shrine, so maybe I had to come up here to help protect this one. They are going to take it. So I'll come into the fight here and help eliminate some of these minions. Basically, they're just little bots. Try to take this one down. I'll inspire them. I'll trigger that. All right, here he comes up here. We do not want him to get control of this because we do not want them to have control of the Dragon Knight. Oh, we don't need that business. Oh, and I'm in trouble again.
Rise again and take your revenge.
I got double teamed and beat up. I needed my my friends there. So I'm going to, my whole team has leveled up in this game, so I get another ability. And this one is Vigorous Assault, which means that basic attacks actually heal me. And that's one I like a lot with this character, so I'm going to take control of it, and I'm going to come right back into the fight. Well, maybe I should help my teammate here. He's back here healing up. That's Chris. I'm going to help you out, Chris. We need to capture that shrine. There we go. Got a big group here. They may be protecting it, maybe not. Okay, we've captured that shrine. It looks like we've captured the other one too. Maybe not. So I'm going to come up here. Actually, I need to protect my character, but I want to come down here and help push this lane, as they call it. Push this lane and inspire my guys. You'll notice down here at the bottom that those are kind of recharging. Uh-oh, we got bad guys coming for us. They're going to want this. He and I are not ideally suited to do this, but hopefully I can get a good kick on a guy here, help him out a little bit. Yeah, he can put the hurt on me pretty quick. Oh, boy. Yeah, they've got a lot of guys up here. Hopefully our guys are taking the bottom one here. Doesn't look like it. Ah! Doggone it. Well, this is not going well for me. As I look at my team stats, I have killed no enemy heroes and I have died 3 times. I'm not helping my guys out much at all. I don't have any of the skills or the stats that I need to prove myself worthy. So it looks like they have control right now of a couple of these different ones. I'm going to rush up to the top here. They are trying to animate this Dragon Knight. I'm going to choose another special, which actually allows my cooldown to happen faster. And I'm going to see if I can't steal this sucker. I think I stole it from him before it happens. They are down here trying to activate this. I'm caught in a big team fight here. I might be able to come down and provide some support. It looks like it.
A killing blow.
Ah!
Enemy slain.
Okay, so at least he was slain. I actually helped out, but I died in the process. So,
You have lost a fort, heroes.
oh boy. So they are chipping away and moving closer and closer to our core during this process. And I am back to life again. I'm sorry you've had to see me die so many times. All right, my teammate needs help here in what would be called the mid lane or the center lane, actually. I'm going to come and help my teammate out. Got him. And I got credit for the kill. That's all right. So I am pushing this lane in the center here. See if I can get my minions, these little guys, over to the fort over here and help push them deeper into their territory. That's a real benefit as you take down these keeps and other pieces. I'll get close and then I'll inspire them again, increase their attack, and go to work on this thing. Now you'll notice these little dots at the top here. Basically that's how many cannonballs this thing has. Certain players can reward. Oop, I'm getting my tail kicked. So I'm going to choose another talent. This one is actually a nice talent to use against the bad guys. Uh-oh. They're trying to bring this. Dang it, they brought him to life. Okay, this doesn't help us. There is the Dragon Knight. And he goes to work attacking And so their heroes are likely to come in here. I'm in trouble again. The Dragon Knight coming around a different way. I'm the only one right now trying to defend against him. Oh, and he booted me. Somebody booted me. Threw me out of the fight. But as you can see, when you as a team really move up and take advantage and get control of one of these specials, right? These metagame pieces, you really have. I got booted again. You have a lot of advantage over the other team. You can do a lot of damage very quickly, and so. So we were able to take out a couple of their players at the end of that. And that's the kind of team fight that is necessary to be successful in a game like this. Okay. And I'm getting my tail kicked, so I'm going to get out of here. But he doesn't retreat very fast, which is unfortunate because I need to retreat a lot. So get back here behind my guys, use that ranged attack ability. Those of you who know this game probably are like, oh man, you should have done this and these two things. That's maybe so. Maybe so. That's what's interesting about a game like this, is that you can continue to get better. I'm moving pretty far along in the power up. I'm going to use my other special ability, bring in these little bird things to attack, and he doesn't like that at all. Come on, he's trying to put the hurt on me. I need to run away more. And he gets me. Okay. And so that metagame piece, that meta kind of works right now. And you see it's about to happen again. We're going to be able to collect those and control those. Now, we as a team need to do a good job of gaining control of those so that we can power up and then have control over that Dragon Lord, or whatever he is, the Dragon King.
The dragon shall rest no longer. Unleash its power.
Okay, so we got a big push here on this bridge. Oh, and I'm trapped and I'm in big trouble. I think my team may lose in this case, although we're still a little ways away from doing it. But you notice that we're about 10 minutes into this gameplay here. They have control of one so far. We have control of the other. So the trick will be to try to gain control of this top one, and I'm going to actually come up the center, hopefully, here in about 15 seconds and try to do that myself. All right, time to get out there and do it again. Help my teammate out. That little... do a little end around here, see if I can surprise this guy. Probably not. Oh, maybe. Ooh, got him, stung him pretty good there. Okay, we've got some teammates coming here. We've done our job of capturing that top one there. I'm going to take my new talent, cluster around. That just makes it more powerful when I hit it. Oh, we got some bad dudes coming in here. At least one bad dude.
Well done.
There we go. And now we move up and start to do the work here. I don't know how that happened. That happened really fast. Shows over here who's in a team fight with who. That's a powerful piece. So I spent that that tool where I bring in those two little spaceships. Ooh, we've got looks like we've got control. We're building up this thing. Oh, we had both battle shrines for a bit, and now we lost them. So you got to get them lit, and then you got to activate that guy, and then he'll go and start doing damage. And if you're a good organized team, you're calling out those things and making those things happen pretty quickly. All right, time for me to get back in the action here. I've got teammates heading up there. Seems to be this only. Oh, good. So our folks are pushing down here. They're doing a lot of work. And I'm going to come up here and support my teammate. Right now it's 2-on-1. Got one, but then they got me. You've watched me die way too many times. 8 times total in this game. But I was able to get that kill right there. Unfortunately, they are in control, it appears, of all this. We need our team to... There we go. Our guys helping them out there. They don't have control anymore. We've got control of 1. Yeah, so these become, in these games, the interesting challenges within the game itself. Now, we're still only at 14 minutes, but I think this game is going to turn pretty fast here. A lot of the infrastructure between the two bases has been taken down. We've still got a keep right here, but it looks like they are clear on this bottom thing. Now, one other thing that these games do is they allow you short-term power-ups, basically. These are called siege camps or mercenary camps. And basically, you go in, you beat up these 2 guys. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna help him out. And when you do, you gain control of it, and then they come and work for you and start attacking the bad guys. I do not want to die again. I did. I just died again.
Enemy slain.
I think I'll choose this one. Sorry. Now I think we're going to get... Oh, that was our chance to get the bad guy. Now you see... The punishment for the number of deaths that you have goes up over time. And I got like a minute. I got a minute of time here. So we've got a player who's holding close to the shrine there in case they have an opportunity to open up. But each of these maps is fundamentally different. You'll notice a few things on the display here. Actually, I've been pointing a lot at the map, but I guess I'm positioned in front of it. So we need to get up there and close that sucker down. And I am alive again, so here we go.
Just never get used to that. Got something special for you.
I think I've got a chance here to do something to this guy.
Time to man up.
Totally worth it.
And so here I go. So I am now the Dragon Lord. And we are going to go to work here. Now, I've got a teammate trying to heal me in this process. And how helpful is that? Now, we've destroyed that. We're about to destroy this keep, and it goes down really quickly. And then, you know what? We're going to move on to the core. And here we go. Now, this is where it gets exciting. We need to bring this sucker down as quickly as we can. And hopefully we've got, and I'm taking fire right now as we do this, but I've got teammates trying to save me and heal me. I'm going to move over here just to, well, it's not going to help me much at all in this case, but there it goes. It's coming down very quickly, but keep my sword on it. 55%, 51%, 40%. Can we do it? I'm going to die before it happens, but my teammates are able to get it, and we have destroyed the core. There you go.
Revel in your triumph.
We've done it. And that's how a MOBA works. Let's see who the MVP is. I am not the MVP, and I probably, with the number of deaths that I had, I'm not even in the top 5 here. Oh, I did it! I made it somehow. And then you vote for who you think is awesome, and then they get some love from the rest of the team. And that is a game of Heroes of the Storm. Pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed it. XP. Cool.